Hi, I'm Dave Thomas of Cars.com, and we're here with the 2008 Mazda 3 hatchback. If you can believe it, this car came out nearly 5 years ago, and it hasn't changed too much since then, but it still competes with the best of Honda and Toyota. Even though most of the Mazda 3 remains the same since it debuted back in 03, the engines are the same, the interior is the same. In 07, Mazda did revise the front end. They wanted to make it a little more cohesive with the rest of the lineup, so they added new fog lights, new headlights, and a front bumper treatment you see here. The Mazda 3 comes in two different body styles with two different engines. The hatchback we have here only comes with the larger 2.3-liter engine. So it's sporty and it gets pretty good gas mileage. It gets 22 miles per gallon city, 29 highway, which is actually better than the new Toyota Matrix and the Scion XB. So you get some good fuel efficiency and a lot of sportiness. Another aspect that hasn't changed since it debuted is the interior. Obviously, they haven't really upgraded anything since 2003, but after not being in one for a few years, I'm really surprised at how well it's held up. Our test vehicle is what Mazda calls the Grand Touring. What you really get with the Grand Touring package is leather, heated seats. A lot of safety features also come included with Grand Touring that are optional or extra otherwise, like side airbags and stability control. One place the Mazda 3 is showing its age is with its navigation system. It's obviously an option. Believe it or not, it's a $1,900 option, and it's really antiquated. I don't know how else to say it, but basically it's built right into the top of the dashboard. You hit a button, it swings up, and the controls are down here next to the shifter, which is kind of odd. Actually, it's probably supposed to be better for you, safer for you, because you're not looking at the controls, you're looking at the screen up there. But everything's really outdated, it looks old, it's really expensive. I definitely wouldn't recommend it. Just go get an aftermarket system for a couple $100. The rear seat's actually quite spacious. I'm exactly 5 feet 10 inches tall. I have the driver's seat exactly where I had it as a driver. I have it reclined quite a bit, that's how I like to drive. And my knees touch the back just slightly. So if you move it up just a little bit, they'd be fine. The reason you get a Mazda 3 hatchback over a sedan is obviously for the cargo area. It's a lot more utilitarian, a lot more room. You can flip down the rear seats really easily to expand that room, get a bike in there, what have you. It even has cool storage compartments underneath the floor that are lined with plastic, so you can throw something muddy in there. It's really nice to have. So even after a few years, the Mazda 3 is still competitive on price, competitive on fuel economy, and it definitely wins out on looks and in the driving feel. It's a lot of fun to drive. So if you're looking at a Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla, and you want something a little more fun to drive, check out the Mazda 3.
For additional information on this car or any other, go to Cars.com and our blog, Kicking Tires.